As I was telling you at the beginning of the program, the 4th annual Calypso and Steel Band Sunshine Awards will be taking place on the 15th of this month at the Equitable Auditorium in Manhattan. Now, Gil Figaro and Errol Hines are the founders of the awards, which came on stream in 1989. Gil Figaro dropped in on the CultureShare set, and I took the opportunity to have a chat with him. I first began by asking Gil what format the awards will be taking this year.
We would follow the same format that we followed last year. The program starts around 6 p.m. with a private cocktail reception, followed by the presentation of awards and a live show. Among the artists that we will be performing is Andre Tanker and his band. Many people and many of your viewers would remember Andre Tanker from the 60s. Eric Gale, the jazz guitarist. Second Image will be the house band. We have Sugar Aloes will be performing, Stalin, Natasha Wilson will be performing. Many other artists will be performing. As in line of the steel bands, we have Robert Greenidge, we have Bugsy Sharp, Arden Herbert, we have Colin Lucas will be performing, the Kazim Steel Orchestra. All would be making their contribution to the success of the program.
This will be a special program because it's for the first time the Sunshine Awards has been endorsed by the Grammys, and this is an historic achievement. It has shown us that it is a good reason it wasn't still in the first place. Yeah. So where do we go from here?
Yes. Last year, just to back up a little bit, we invited Michael Green, who's the president of the American Grammys, to co-host the program with Roberta Flack, and he accepted. We invited him again this year and he accepted. And last week we got an endorsement of the program, which I think in itself is an accomplishment. At the end of the program last year, he had an interview with the press, and he indicated that what we did in 3 years, the Grammy Awards took 15 years to do. I felt good hearing that. Of course, the time now is different to the time 15 years ago, and the Grammy Awards is 37 years old. We will continue to push the music, or to forge ahead with the music as much as we can, on a higher level when we can. We will continue to include or invite other successful people like Roberta Flack, Michael Green, Eric Gale in the future. There'll be many other artists. This year we have Claude Brooks, who is an actor on the local TV Channel 5, Fox Channel 5 show, True Colors. He's also joining us as a presenter this year. We have Bill McCreary, Dr. Abina Busia from the author and professor of Rutgers College, Dr. Edison Jackson, president of Edgar Evers College, a number of distinguished people involved. We would continue to invite them because we see them as assets to the art form. We see them as helping the art form to forge ahead, and they're all welcome our invitation.
What are some of the categories we can look forward to?
We have about 13 categories. We have Best New Male Artist, Best New Female Artist, Best Social Commentary, Best Political Commentary, Best Creative Humor, Calypso of the Year, Best Party Calypso. We also have, we'd also be presenting a couple of special awards. One of them, of course, would be to Andre Tanker for his contribution to the music. We would also be presenting an award to Exodus Steel Orchestra, which we have adopted that in '89, of presenting a Sunshine Award to the winner of the Trinidad and Tobago Steel Band Panorama. And we would also be paying a special recognition to Chalkdust, not for what he has done for Calypso, but for what he has accomplished while being a Calypsonian. Many of us, or many of your viewers may know or may not know, that Chalkdust, about a month from today, will be receiving his PhD. And the topic of his dissertation is the evolution of Carnival and Calypso. I think when I reflect on my life in the Caribbean, 25 years ago or 30 years ago, it was unheard of. It was unambitious to be a Calypsonian. Chalkdust have been through pains as a Calypsonian with the society, with the government, with the upper class of society, and today that same government, under the same democratic principles, granted him study leave to do a PhD in calypso music. I think that in itself is an accomplishment, and it shows how calypso is being accepted a little more widely, so to speak, today.
Gil Figaro, one of the founders of the Calypso and Steel Band Sunshine Awards, and you heard there that the American Grammy Awards have endorsed the Calypso and Steel Band Sunshine Awards, and that is, to my mind, the biggest achievement in the history of Calypso and Steel Band up to this time, and we hope that the Grammys will take it from there to ensure that the art form is widely published throughout the world. One of the performers that graced the Sunshine Award stage in 1990 at the Brooklyn College is legendary performer Lord Nelson. Nelson in the 1960s had a big hit called Stella. I'm sure that you remember that if you know the repertoire of the Lord Nelson. But here he is performing on that night in 1990 in Brooklyn, right here in New York, doing Me Lover.
You remember? Oh, let's have a good time. Well, let me hear you sing for me, now say. I love you. Huh? Let's have a good time. Me lover. I had to mention in my confession to you, my lover, and must discuss what we should and shouldn't do. Oh, my lover, a good relation is a relation based on trust. Oh, my lover. We do jealous and suspicious, it's outrageous and ridiculous, because we messing up with mine. Because we messing up with mine. I tell you, no, my lover, let's have a good time. Oh, oh, let's have a good time. Have a good time, me lover, me darling, no. Let's have a good time, me lover. I used to worry about you having a second hand, me lover. I need to help me fulfill my duty as a man. My lover, you know we're stupid, we're really stupid, but true. Oh, gee. Oh, my lover, it's so amusing, you hear me fusing and accusing and so confusing and only messing up your mind. So we messing up your mind. Me lover, me lover, me lover, me lover, me lover, me lover. Oh, let's have a good time. Me darling, me lover. Me lover, me darling. Let's have a good time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's have a good time. Me darling, me lover, me lover, me lover, me lover, me lover. Let's have a
He must have had one too many in the back when he said that there. You heard it. Robert the Lord Nelson, born in Tobago, migrated to the US of A many years ago, but still spreading the word of soca. We'll be right back with much more action.
Talking about work and employment, I mean, it's something else. You could imagine this fella left his wife with all the things, and you know, they take it out on tubes, eh? And you know them bailiff in Trinidad, they don't make joke. As a matter of fact, a woman even take out the fridge and the husband stop paying, she break down the door, build it smaller, bring in the window smaller, so when they come to lift it out, they can't get it out, they turn it so, they turn it on the other side. Waste of time. It can't come out. You know what they do? They take out 2 galvanized from the roof, send down a rope, tie the fridge, and they pull it going up. Yes, yeah, what are you going with that? I take out that on terms. The fellas will be going with it on higher purchase.